behind the scenes.
I don't need. Oh Jesus! I don't need the.
Hey, I just wanted to to let you guys all know what had happened. It's been about a week since. I hate to even bring this into my vlogmas, but this is that has to be uploaded. My brother was, that night we did have to call the police. He ended up threatening my mom and just spazzing out on us, really angry, and I had talked to the lady at crisis, and it wasn't that I wanted my brother to be admitted. I just want him he needs to stick with case management, you know what I mean, and get help, like, because he doesn't know how to stabilize his moods. Like, anxiety and depression is real. Like, mental illness is real, and I don't understand why people want to think that it's a joke. It's a real thing. Like, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. If you need help, go and get help. But my issue was, and some of you in the comments, like some of them, like I ain't even, take to heart or let's be seen. Like, you guys don't know the full situation. You know what I give you, okay? And I wasn't just gonna put my brother out on the street just to put him out on the street like oh, there's some stuff. And obviously there's a safety concern when it comes to my toddler, because if you have violent outbursts and you tell somebody that you're going to kick them in their head, you're going to kill them, you're going to do this, that, the other, if your anger makes you that mad that you feel you have to say those things and do those things, I can't trust that. And he swung on my mom, tried to fight my brother, everything. It was just a mess. It was such a mess. And I wasn't about to be recording through all of that because that was not for here. But I did call the cops. They convinced him to go to the ER and be evaluated. The lady said that he wasn't showing enough signs and symptoms to be admitted, that it could be handled on an outpatient basis. Marcus wouldn't agree to go to counseling or anything like that. So, I said he couldn't come back. So he ended up going to the shelter, and that's where he's been at. And because he actually showed up that next morning. He was up all night. He was texting my brother saying he was going to come to the house and bust my door in and all this other stuff, because my brother refused to bring him back to our house. And so he showed up like at 6 a.m, woke us up out of our sleep, booming on my back door, like almost broke the glass. It was just such a mess, you guys. Like, it was just such a mess. And I was just over it. So we ended up, so I ended up having to call the police again that following morning and having them to escort him to get some things. And I said, as long as he gets himself together, I said, he can keep his stuff here. I told him that. And then I would, we can arrange for him to pick up his stuff. And, Marcus just wasn't thinking straight. He was just very hostile. And, like, I literally had to run in my room with my son and my mom and lock us in the room because he was beating my door that bad. I thought he was going to break in because the glass was just like, it was about to just burst. And, like, my blinds got knocked down and everything. It was just so much. But when the cops came, they talked to him. They escorted him up, to get some things off, my attic. And I said, you know what, like, I just need a break. So that's how that ended up happening. And yeah, so he no longer lives at my house. He's at the shelter. And, the thing is, some people need to have that. I've said this before, but within 2 days, he got a job. And I just don't understand, like, you were in a comfortable place, as comfortable as it could get, and you just sat there and didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, so, some people have to hit that bottom part where, hey, I got to fend for myself. And that's what happened with him. So he's at the shelter right now and he's working, and, I'll do what I can to help him find a place. But, he had to leave. His time was up. I did 3 weeks, and with no plan and no, with his actions, I couldn't do any longer. So, because he jeopardized, even with all of that, like, you jeopardized me being put out of my place. And, with your behavior, you didn't care about any of that. And, like, that, it was just so traumatic and stressful, y'all. That's why I haven't been vlogging. That's why I hadn't, uploaded anything. And so I'm going to be recording for Vlogmas, but it's probably going to start, like, I'm going to upload these, so I'll have something up every day for Vlogmas, but I won't really start, like, re-vlogging. Like, you guys will see them later rather than sooner. And I don't mind it because it also is a security thing because, yeah, I can't have, I don't know. But, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for praying. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for reaching out. You know, hopefully he gets the help he needs. Hopefully he gets back on track and, you know, sticks with his case management appointment and helping them help him get on his feet. You know, because I don't want to see my brother out there. Like, I cried so much that night. Like, I just was like bawling, like, because it hurts. It hurts. He's my brother. At the end of the day, he's still my brother. Mental illness or not, mental issues or not, like, and I just want to see him get help. But I thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers and all your words of kindness. Even the people that had something negative to say, like, I mean, that doesn't faze me. It's YouTube. You guys come a dime a dozen. Anytime you can sit behind a computer screen and type hateful things, you got more issues in your life than I do. But thanks for tuning in. I love you guys. I'm going home to see my baby. I'm exhausted. I gotta stop saying that, but I am really sleepy today. But yeah, I love you guys. Peace.